Hi everybody, this is Gemma Wright from Party Faces Helsby. I was at a bee festival and the mayor came into my tent and asked me to paint a beehive. And I thought of all the bee designs and completely forgot about the hive. But I actually came up with something on the spot and I kind of liked it, so I thought I'd show you how I did it. So for this you're going to need one stroke dragon. I actually used flame on the day because I didn't have the dragon at the time. But as you can see, the dragon has the three colours that I was using, the red, orange and yellow together, and these are quite far apart. This actually gives you a better result. You'll also need a number 8. This is the Pro Art series, that's the cat's tongue. Then the low cornell number 6, and a low cornell number 3, or whatever you use for line work really. So you're going to take your brush, dip it in your water, then wipe off the excess. Then you're going to use these 3 colours, so load your brush. If your brush feels a little bit dry, just dip the very tip in the water, and that should just give it enough to make sure you've got enough paint on your brush. So I'm going to do this on my arm so hopefully you can see. I've got a little bit of a stain where I did it earlier, just to make sure you could see what I was doing. So you're going to take the brush and you're going to do a little swoop, like so. Then you're going to do one that's ever so slightly wider. Make sure you're curving these lines a little bit to give it a rounded shape. Then you're going to do one a little bit wider than that. And then you're going to bring it, then you're going to bring that back in again, like so. Hope you can see this. And then another, just a very small one at the bottom. And then just a little connector at the top, where it's going to meet the branch. There you go. Then you're going to get a number 6. I'm using a tag palette. I just use it for practice at home with the flat colours in. Comes in really handy, then I don't have to get every paint that I have out. So you're just going to load up some of the brown. And then you're going to paint a branch on. When you do this, you can do it on the face. You can put this bit in the centre of the forehead and have a branch coming off and out into the hairline. That looks quite nice. And then you can do bees around the face. But as I'm doing this on the arm, because I can't paint and film at the same time. So you're going to do your branch. Lots of thin to thick lines, get thicker as you go off. Like so. And then you can add some other branches coming out around here, like so. And if you want as well, you can add some leaves. And before I do that, I'm just going to use Dutch's technique of instead of adding white for highlight, I'm going to take the paint off with a damp brush, and you can play with your highlight then. Like so. You can hear a buzzing in the background. I've got a really angry fly in my living room that's making a really loud noise. I think it's got stuck in here and doesn't know how to get out. if you want as well. You can get a little bit of black on your brush and just take the excess off and just, oops, get a bit more on there. And you can just add a little bit of shading underneath. Don't forget where a branch meets another branch there, probably have a little bit more shading needed. Just blend that in a little bit. Like so. So now we're going to add those leaves I was talking about. So you're going to load some light green. This is quite a lime green actually. Then you're going to get one flat edge of your brush and just load a little bit of dark green, not too much because the darker colour will overpower the lighter colour. And then you're going to do some leaves. So just where the dark and the light green are, so it's on a flat brush, where the edge of the brush is, where the two colours meet, that's the edge you want to be using, so that you get both colours on your leaves. You just press and pull. I don't know if you can see that. Just wherever you want some leaves to go, just to make it look a bit more summery. There we go. And you can add a little bit of lime to that with a bit of black. Depending on how much time you've got, whether you're at a festival or a party. There we go. Now I'm going to do my line work around my hive. I'm not really too careful about line work, I don't line everything. I just do it so you get the general idea. So, just to give that sort of curved look, just going to go around this outside. Oops, it's hard to paint on the bottom edge of your arm. There we go. Like so, and I give the bees a little door to go in on the third, on the widest bit on the way down. And now you can actually add a bit of highlight as well if you want, with a little bit of yellow or white or whatever you want to use, just around the top edge. Make sure you keep those lines curving round to give it a rounded shape. And a bit of glitter if you want. Pat that on. You're probably better off patting it on when it was wet, but I forgot. There we go, nice and sparkly. So for your bees, you're going to start off with the yellow. And for your bee, you're going to do a little curved line and one just right behind it with a little gap where you're going to put your black in between. So you can do a few of these. Try and keep them quite small, coming from all directions. You can even do some facing away, coming out the beehive. Do some up in your branches, like so. You can see that. And you're going to get your black. And you're going to do for the face, just a little dot. Then in between those two yellow lines, you're going to make a line that's the same but ever so slightly longer, just to give the bee, the middle of the bee, a bit of a fatter body. Then for the stinger, you just press and flick. So, base, middle of the body, press and flick. And this one's going this way, so the face is going to be here. Middle of the body, press and flick. This gives you a nice little bumblebee. Just finish those off. There's your little bumblebees. Don't forget to add wings. I sometimes do, just when I'm in a rush. So, get some white. You can do these wings however you like. You can do like a little teardrop shape. I like to do like an open wing rather than a teardrop shape. There we go. And there's your little beehive. And like I said, I think this would look really cute if you did it in the middle of the forehead. Obviously if you get a kid with a forehead, kids without, the bane of my life. And then you do the branch obviously going off to the side and into the hairline. And then you can put a few bees around the face, which looks cute. Okay, thank you very much. Rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.